Hey, what's up, you guys? So, there's a continuation to the earlier video that I made today. Um, I just want to talk about what happened. It was fairly successful. I got some really good information, some good insight as to how to direct my career, and some really good advice. And I think one of the most important pieces of advice that I got was that name recognition is important. For example, if you're really good at your job, right, whatever position that may be, you could be the best one at it, but no one who is influential, they may not come down to where you work or in your work area or where your work center is, and they might not even know you. They might never know how good of a worker you are, or how good of a skill set you might have, because you're in your own environment. You know, you could be the best one there, and they'll never know your name. So, with that being said, it's important that you get out and venture out and do something different from what your primary skill set might be. You know, you might be volunteering in another work center. You might ask to take on more responsibility in another department, or you might just try to learn something different. By doing that, you'll interact with different people, and if you're really good, they'll eventually, know your name. Maybe later on when they're having some kind of leadership meeting, or maybe there's a new project that needs to be headed up, they will first think of, what names do I know? If they've worked with you before and you've done really good work in the past, then it's likely that your name will be, mentioned, especially if if you work around a lot of different areas, within your department or within your field. If you're well known and your name is tossed up, there's a greater likelihood that someone will recognize your name and say, oh yeah, so-and-so is a good person. I think they would be a perfect fit for that project. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to try to advance in your career, and you're looking for some other way to do it, or some kind of skill that you might need, try volunteering. Try doing something outside of your norm. You hear this all the time. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. So if you're comfortable where you are, there's a good likelihood that you're either satisfied with what you're doing, or you're not, really motivated to do anything else. And there's nothing wrong with that. You could be perfectly content in the position that you're in, but if you do want to excel or advance in your career, or whatever field you might be doing, it's helpful to volunteer doing other things, or just put yourself in positions where you can reach other people and be an influential person. So having said that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's getting a little bit closer towards the 5-minute mark, but anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you. That I think that was one of the more important pieces of information that I got. And also, I was given a book called The Energy Bus. If you've read it, let me know what you thought about it. I intend to read that book and get some good information out of that, and I may share some things from that book that I find that are important. So anyhow, this is part 2 of the update from this morning's meeting, and I just wanted to share that with you, so that in case you're watching, you might, maybe you can take advantage of this information, and maybe you can use it to your advantage. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you want me to touch on something else, please hit me up in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date on all the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you then. All right, peace.